So, welcome to this daily digital micro webinar. My name is Victoria O'Keefe and I'm a digital skills developer and I work with the digital skills team. This micro webinar will explore the useful features of OneNote and some practical tips and tricks. So this is just an introduction to OneNote today. So if you've never used OneNote before, it's a versatile digital notebook that can be used to organise your notes privately or share them to collaborate on projects. And today's aim is to explore the OneNote environment. We'll have a go at tagging items, inserting a file. We'll also embed a video. We'll create an audio recording, and then at the end, I'll just look at some of the options that are available, such as changing the background colour. To start, I'm just going to open up my Chrome web browser, and I'm going to go to portal.office.com. And this is where, well, one of the ways I can find my OneNote. So in the top left-hand corner on the waffle, I can click on it and I can view all the apps. And here is OneNote. And all I need to do is create a new OneNote. If you have used it before, you'll be able to see any recent OneNotes you've used or any that have been shared with you and any class notebooks. But I'm just going to create a new notebook. And I'm going to call it micro webinar. And when it opens up, there we go, you can see that I've got the ribbon running across the top of the screen. And this is the web version. And I can click on editing and choose open in desktop app. So that's what I'm going to do. There we go. So this is one I played around with earlier. So what you can do is add a section and you can add a name for it. So I'm just going to call it research. And then you can also add pages, and the pages will appear in this column, and you can add the title in this main area where the cursors flash in. I'm just going to call this notes, and here you can write or draw whatever you want, and then you can go to the other untitled page and just type in another heading. And then with the notes, you can drag and drop them and move them into a different order. And you can do the same with the sections, so you can move them around as well. And you can also show the search if there's anything you're looking for within your OneNote. At the top, we have this ribbon. And at the moment, I'm on the Home tab. And this is where, if I have any notes, I can change the font style, the size, make it bold, italic, underline, most of the things that you can do in Word, and you can even use the different styles if you wanted to. And what I'm going to do is have a go at just tagging this notes area. And here's the tagging area. And there are lots of different tags already in the list. And you can also create a new tag. And on the right-hand side, you can pick an icon. And I'm just going to choose this star and call it to do. So you get the idea, to do. And then that's the tagged area. Some other things that you can do here as well, you can go to the Insert tab and you can insert a table, and you can also insert a file. So if I just click on File, and I'm just going to choose this logo, and I'm just going to insert it as an attachment, and here it is. And I can move it around the screen and I can resize it as well, so it's quite versatile. So if lots of people were working on this, they can all be inserting files at the same time. You've also got the option of a printout. So you could insert maybe a Word document, but then you can click on a file and insert it as a printout. And it was really small then, but you can see it actually inserts the file so you can see the preview of it. So that could be really useful as well. We've also got pictures, so you can insert pictures from file, from a camera or online. And we've also got the option for online video. So if you already have a URL, so I'm just going to insert one of our daily digital videos, and I can click on OK, and here is the video, so I can insert video in there as well and play it. So really useful things that you can do. If you were interested in symbols, equations, and anything to do with maths, then you can insert those as well from here. I'm just going to go to the one last thing in this insert tab. We have audio. Now you can record audio directly into this OneNote. As soon as I click on the audio, it will start to record. So I'm going to click on it now. And these are some OneNote tips and tricks. I hope you are finding them useful. And I just clicked on stop. And so you can see that I just spoke for 7 seconds. And if you want to, you can press play and play it back. So hopefully you should be able to hear this. And these are some OneNote tips and tricks. I hope you are finding them useful. There we go. So this would be really engaging for students if maybe you gave them a task to do, and instead of them having to read what the task is, as well as that, you could record some information for them. Quickly moving on to the View tab. We've got lots of different options here, but you might want to change the page colour. So hopefully you can see that that's changed the background colour there. And there are accessibility features built in as well. And then just finally, in the options, if I just go up to the top right-hand corner, you can click on the 3 dots and we have this settings option. And here you can look into privacy, get help and so on, but I'm just going to click on options. And if you want to, you can change the colour. So the default is the system setting, but I'm going to just zoom back out so you can see you can have a light colour or a dark colour. So from an accessibility point of view, that's much easier to see, or you can go back to use system settings. Some other things that you can do, you can change the default font from here and the size of the text. You can turn the spell checker on or off. You can add the autocorrect and you can change all the paste options. Now, I've opened up OneNote through portal.office.com, but finally, I'm just going to show you one last thing that you can do. I'm going to just show you my Teams window. And this session is running within the digital skills team in the daily digital channel. And you can go up and click on the plus sign. And if it doesn't appear, you can type in OneNote and you can add OneNote to this tab at the top of your area. You can insert one that you've created before, and you can deselect posts to the channel about this tab, or you can select it so everyone knows that you've added a new OneNote. So everyone can collaborate on the OneNote at the top by here. So I'm just going to stop recording and then there'll be time for questions.